Hello. Thank you for being here. I'm going to watch some ones so I know that you can hear me. I'm Ava. This is Moongazing Monday, and I'm your host for the evening. The channel is Aegis Paranormal, and welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. I have some people here. I'm looking for those ones. I've checked my settings, and I think I'm good. I hope y'all are having a good evening. Happy Labor Day. It's been a good evening here and a good day as well. Just a day to relax. And Doug had to work, but I spent the day relaxing. I did do there's some ones. Thank you. I did do my workout today, and today I felt it. It's a 20-minute simple workout, but my goodness, the first 5 minutes you just feel the burn and you're pushing through and you're suffering and it hurts. But if you can make it past that first 5-6 minutes, you're good. The next 5 minutes is good, and then after, when you're getting ready to start your 15-minute mark, you just are kind of tired. But I pushed through and I made it. So I hope y'all are doing great. Let's go see who's here, because we appreciate you all so much. I've got my headset on. I can take that off. I've got messy hair tonight, y'all. This is workout hair. And it's just going to have to be okay. That or put a hat on. I don't know. But I'm hot. I don't want to put a hat on. I see Lily T is here. Hello, and thanks for being here. Floss is here. Hello, thanks for being here. Now, this channel right here, if you're new to this channel, this is me on my phone, and I'll be putting moon emojis in there. So if I kind of ignore Ava Potterfield and Friends when I'm pulling up comments, it's because it's me. I forget not everybody knows that. We love you too. Thank you, Lily. Floss has been taking care of Floss and Mike have been taking care of a baby bird, and we got to watch as its feathers were coming in. It grows fast, absolutely. Woohoo, we got moon emojis, and that's something about this channel. We love moon emojis. And so we encourage them during this live. The Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Hello, and thanks for being here. If I accidentally said good morning to anybody, you know what I mean. Depending on where you are, it could be a different time. But for me, I'm on Central Time, so it's 9 p.m. here at my house. There's my ones. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to go over to my phone and get my moon emoji set up. So if y'all want to get yours set up, it's time to do that. Let me see. Yes. Looks like I'm going to have to go hand pick them. And that. And that. It takes a minute, but it's worth it. All right, and here we go. Here. And here. They've added new emojis to my phone. It's updated. Okay, and then I'd like to have the owl and some bats. There's a bats. What's missing? I'm still scrolling. I'm getting there. Yeah, I think that's good. I might like the music, so where's some music notes? Well, music notes, where are you? I didn't even see them. Let me scroll up just a little bit because they're usually right here toward the end. But like I say, this updated and I'm not finding them where they always usually are. So I may just not have any for tonight. Nope, I don't see them anywhere. Okay. All right, well, here we go. There's my emojis for this evening. And we should be ready to go. Pippi just had a shower. She is such a good girl. And there's my emojis lined up and ready to go. All right, let me get over here to see where we left off and where we're going to start. There we are. We are ready for this one here. All right. There. We are ready for this one. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go. All right, here we go. Enjoy. These are all videos and moon photography done by Doug and myself. It's one of our favorite hobbies. I can speak. It's one of our favorite hobbies to do together, and we hope you enjoy. I love that one. And we are, some of these you're going to see bats in. You're going to see some colored moons. We have a red filter. Our camera has some built-in filters. One is a red, and I will always let you know if that's a filter or not. The other one is blue. So anything that's blue is obviously a filter. But with the red one, the moon can appear red. It can appear orange. So I'll always let you know, try to remember to always let you know if that's a filter or not. So speaking of the camera filters, the next one is one of the filters in blue. So enjoy. Yeah. So I love those with the trees in there. And as it gets closer, more of it goes behind the trees. It focuses more on the leaves, and the moon becomes the background, and the focus is the leaves and the trees. I just think it's really pretty. I sure do. Let's see here. All right, there's where we left off. And we've got moon emojis in the chat. It is officially started. The emojis just made me happy. I put in there, Floss found her music notes, but I can find mine. See those pretty music notes she has there? And again, just thanking you all so much for being here. And a reminder that if you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do so. And if you're not subscribed, please do that too. We just appreciate you all very much. Floss was asking if I saw the text that she sent me, and I have not. I've been down with my lupus, and I've been doing my YouTube lives and then going back to bed. It's pretty much how I've been spending my time. So I apologize for that. I'll check that and get back with you. There's some more moon emojis. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you, Floss. And there's my tree and moon emojis. All right. Well, we're ready for our next set. I usually do these in sets of 3 or 4 before I come back on the screen in case anybody's new. Let's see. So we're ready for this one. Here's our next set. I'm back early because Jason came in to the chat. Hello, Jason. Says, I need to find out what this is all about. So I'll just stop for a second and let you know. Doug and I do moon photography. This is one of our other channels. We have 5 channels. Ava Potterfield and Friends is our main one. And Doug and Ava's Place. We have an art channel. Ava's Escapades and Art. We have a relaxation channel called Alluring Reveries with Ava. And then we have this channel, Aegis Paranormal. Monday nights feature our moon photography. So one of our favorite hobbies to do together is moon photography and stargazing and just relaxing, out under the stars with a cup of coffee and or a soda. And it's just something we really enjoy. So Monday nights feature our moon photography. This is all ours that we did with our cameras, either in photography form or video form, and sometimes it's mixed together. So thanks for being here and welcome. And we put in a lot of moon emojis. There's Floss. We watch videos of the moon in its different stages. Everybody's saying hi. Woohoo! And Christina says, hello all in the chat. My hands are dirty. Been making zucchini bread. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. I've been thinking about pumpkin bread all day today. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, they're agreeing. That sounds yummy. It's in the oven now, so I need to finish making dinner. Jason says, that is awesome. I love me some stargazing. All right. Well, I'm going to get back to it. I usually do these in sets of 3 or 4. So that was our first one. And let's get back to it with this one. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. Now, this one is part of our footage from the lunar eclipse. And enjoy. So we saw some of the lunar eclipse, and there's some more segments of that coming up later. Coming up next is going to be a segment from our video of the super moon. Yeah. And I always enjoy those. It was a cloudy day. It was so cloudy that we just about didn't go. We had already made our pot of coffee, and you know that thermos we use is over there. I can't reach it, but our coffee thermos that holds a pot and a half of coffee, actually, if we want to be technical about it. But yeah, so we took it, we had our coffee, we had our lawn chairs packed in the back of the car, and we were not going to a regular spot where we go. We were driving out into the country where there's no lights at all, and so we'd have the best opportunity to have some nice pictures. And then it just clouded up. You couldn't see a thing. There wasn't a star to be seen, no moon to be seen, absolutely nothing. And we decided, well, we'll drive out there. It's only a 15-minute drive to where we were going. We'll drive out there. We'll set up our chairs, and we'll, if nothing else, we'll just enjoy some time together and some coffee. So that's what we decided to do, and we were so glad that we went because it didn't clear off, but it became partly cloudy. And the clouds were moving across the sky, and it really gave a variety to the photos that we were able to get. So we were very glad that we went. Let's get right here. Here's where I left off. Yes, sometimes you can see the bats. Now I need to label them so I can let y'all know to watch for the bats when it's time. We got moon emojis coming in. Yeah. And that one had the night sounds in it that I left in there under the music. And I always enjoy the night sounds when I'm outside, moon gazing, stargazing, or even just sitting out there in the porch swing, enjoying some coffee or hot tea. Oh, yeah. Nice. Hey, there's Hanchari. Hello. Thanks for being here. Everybody's saying hellos. All right. Well, let's do our next set. And as I said, the super moon is up first on deck in this set. So here we go. Oops, I was muted. That last one is one that Doug did. We were sitting on the banks of the Mississippi River, videoing the moonrise. We were there specifically for the moonrise. And there were quite a few people there. And we sat somewhere we hadn't normally sat. And we ended up not feeling real safe there. So we've never sat there again. It wasn't that the environment felt unsafe. It's that where we were that night, we really didn't have an escape, a way of escape. Like if someone was coming at us here, we had nowhere to go. So we never sat there again. And, but people walk a lot at night. It's not walking paths, but there's sidewalks there and benches to rest on. And so we only sat there one time and that was it. You always trust your gut, you know? It just didn't feel right. So we sat there one night and captured that beautiful, beautiful moon on the water like that. Let's see. I saw IMG come in. There he is right there. Awesome. And Hein Chari is talking about one of the craters on the moon was named after Elon Ramon from Israel. And that is awesome. Jason says that's very soothing. It was beautiful to be there in person. Oh, thank you, Christina. She says she always loves the music I use. Oh, Lily's looking forward to her husband being on vacation Thursday. Nice. Nice. Jason says, well, I'm glad you caught that while you were there. Me too. No, we do still go down to the river, just not that spot where we were that night. It was around the dock, and there's a sidewalk around the dock. And on this side, it goes on out through the park. It makes a horseshoe around the dock, and then it dead ends. And we were sitting there on that dead end. And in the daylight, it felt all right. But when it's a full moon, it always rises in the dark. And it didn't feel so good then. So we just sit in a different place. And thank you. Let's see. I'm going to scroll up, see if I missed anything. Yes, the supermoon with all those clouds. There's some that look like you can see the eyes and the mustache. There's even one where you see the eyes and mustache, and it looks like they have a hat on. It made for some very different things. Yes, absolutely. And it was kind of spooky with those clouds. It sure could be. And that supermoon, that was not a filter. I forgot to say that. That was not a filter. That's the gorgeous color that it was, that we saw with our eyes. It was just so pretty. So pretty. Jason says, my wife insists that all the crazies always come out at the full moon. Strange stuff can definitely happen when it's a full moon. Absolutely. We just sit over on the other side now if we're down at the river at night. And all of the eclipse videos, except for the very last bit, we filmed there at that same park. But we were not at the dead end area. We were over actually in the park. And we didn't feel unsafe at all. Till about 2:30 in the morning, I'm like, my gut says we got to go. So we just packed up and we went straight home, and I finished videoing from my driveway. And it was good. It was good. All right, let's do our last segment real quick. And again, thank you all for being here. We appreciate it so much. So that was, I don't know where to start. I'll know when I see it. That was number 10. Okay, so here we go. Here's one with the trees. This might be one you see bats in. I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Did you see that bat already go across there? Here we go. I love that. So the bats were all over the place there. So when you see them flying slowly across the moon, they're further away from me. When they just go zoop, zoop, they're closer to me. That's what makes the difference there. The next video is one where I'm using my red filter in my camera, built into my camera. So here we go. I think that's really pretty. I like using my filters. I don't use them a whole lot, but I do once in a while. I like to use those filters, and the blue is my favorite. The blue is my favorite. So if y'all don't know who Jason is, Jason actually comes to our Doug and Ava's Place Tuesday night lives, and sometimes to our Friday night lives as well. He plays the mountain dulcimer and the piano that I know of for sure. I don't know if he plays other instruments too. But thanks for coming over, Jason. Glad to have you here. And thank you, each and every single one of you, for being here. It always makes us so happy and so honored to have you spend part of your day or evening with us or with me. Doug's asleep right now. It just really makes us happy. It just really does. So thank you to everybody for that. Jason had mentioned that his wife says the crazies come out in a full moon, and Floss says they also come out at a new moon. And hi, Chari, thank you so much for the blessing on my hand. I'm having a lupus and arthritis flare, and it's been absolutely miserable. It has kept me from doing a lot of things. There's some moon emojis. And thank you, Lily, for dropping those links to our other channels. We'll be live tomorrow night on Doug and Ava's Place. And then Wednesday, I'll be live Wednesday morning with Morning Talk with Ava over on Ava Potterfield and Friends. And I'll announce our monthly challenge over there. We've not done this one before, and I'm excited about it. I hope y'all will be too. I'm not going to tell yet. I'll wait until on Wednesday. Yeah. But I am excited. I'm excited. So a lot of us here in this chat right now are participating in one of our friends, Vangirl Cheryl, has put out a challenge for September to do 30 shorts in 30 days. And I accepted that challenge with Ava Potterfield and Friends, Doug on Doug and Ava's Place, and on my meditations channel, Alluring Reveries with Ava. So if any of you ever want some relaxing music or a relaxing nature video during the day, you can go on over there and pick one, whether I'm live or not. You can just go to the live section. We do have videos, but we have many more variety over in the live section. I also feature my Native American flute over there, and enjoy that so much. So I officially accepted that challenge with 3 of our channels, but I'm doing all 5. I didn't want to overwhelm with my all of my channels. But I'm doing it here. I'm doing a short every day here, and I'm doing a short every day over on the art channel. So there's going to be lots of shorts content happening every single day. Every day. I can do it. I can. So yeah, there's where the bats were in one of those videos. And there's a link to Doug and Ava's Place. Thank you very much. And there's a link to the meditations channel, Alluring Reveries with Ava. And Lily is icing her ankle again. Gosh darn it. I hope your ankle is better soon. More moon emojis. Oh, Floss gets her lower back injected tomorrow morning. We're all just quite... You can't say the pair because there's more than 2 of us, but we're quite the group. Oh. You're welcome, Lily. You're welcome. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. So we have a lot of interests and variety of things, and YouTube encourages us that if we're going to do different content, to have that on a different channel. So we're going to do more stuff, but we're not having any more channels. 5 is enough. 5 is enough. Of course, famous last words. I've got someone trying to get me to start a new channel with a certain topic, and I'm just like, 5's enough. Because I work them all. I don't just have them sitting around. I actually work them all, and it's a lot of work. This challenge is going to make everybody giggle. Some people are going to be like, I'm not going to do that. Other people are going to have a sense of humor, which is important if you're hanging out with me. It's important to have a sense of humor and to not always take yourself so seriously, right? And this challenge is just going to be a fun one. So anyone who wants to know what the challenge is, come to Ava Potterfield and Friends in the morning for coffee. It's my time, it's at 8 a.m., but those poor Pacific time friends of mine are getting up at 6 a.m. to have coffee with me. And I appreciate it so much. I always keep that in mind, always. Ava is not messing around. Lily's doing it, yes. She says that ankle better get better. I'm going to the beach. That's right. Vacation starts on Thursday, right? Oh, Jason says, I still think you need a gaming channel. Well, if I do any more gaming videos, they'll be over on Ava Potterfield and Friends. They'll just have their own playlist. Yeah. I have a lot of gaming friends that I watch and that come over to my channel and watch some things, but I can't stand the pressure when I can play just fine till I push record and then it's over. Yes, now the crafting channel is on Ava Potterfield and Friends. That's what we do on Saturday. And I just keep that over there. Ava Potterfield and Friends. Christina is part of the 30-day challenge. I haven't watched all of everybody's videos yet. It's been one of those days, but I will be watching everybody's videos that I'm aware that are in this challenge. And yes, Lily is one, and Floss two, and Christina that get up early to have coffee on Monday and Wednesdays. Oh, Christina says, I'm usually awake on Mondays, but I slept in this morning. It's all right. You need some rest, girl. You are busy. Right? See? All right, y'all. It is actually past my time to hang up the stream. I don't want to say end it because that sounds so final. But it is time to hang up until our next conversation next Monday at Moongazing. So I just want to remind you, and I say this a lot and very frequently, but I mean it from my heart. I have struggled for so many years with my health, with depression. We all struggle financially sometimes, anxiety. And so I really mean it. I really mean it when I say, if you are struggling right now, you are not struggling alone. And no, I chuckled there, but I don't think it's funny. It's very serious. And if you're struggling, just know that you are never struggling alone. You are never alone. And to hang on with all you've got, hang on and never give up. Never give up. And with that, I will say good evening. I love you all. Thank you so much for spending part of your time with us. And those who were here but not in the chat, thank you as well. And those who will be watching the replay, thank you as well. You all are just fantastic. And I'm so happy to have these YouTube channels and such a supportive YouTube family. Y'all are amazing. Don't ever forget it. Have a good evening.